of a feather, and no one could do any better.
Welcome back to West Coast Songwriters Songwriting Competition, the Palo Alto chapter, the second half of the show of May 16th, 2012. This is a unique opportunity for you to see original music being performed by the artist that created it. And it's here, right here in the Bay Area, here in Palo Alto, and we're very fortunate to be able to bring it to you tonight. So I want to say thank you to our judges who are helping us critique and understand where we're working and where it's not working. So we have Anthony Johnson over here. He's been A&R with Prime Entertainment. Thank you, Anthony. All righty, let's give it up for Anthony. And then our second judge this evening is Heather Rose. And Heather Rose Scarlett is going to kick it off for us tonight with her original song?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Heather, thank you. And let's hear what you have to sing.
Thank you, Becky, for having me. Thank you, West Coast Songwriters, for having me. And one of our sponsors, The Annex, is actually a great studio. I did record there, do a bunch of tracks for my first record there. So go there. Very friendly guys and very professional and high-quality equipment there. This next tune I'll be playing is a song from my latest album. It's titled California. It's an acoustic kind of blues jazz album about coming back to California. I was living in Boston and kind of just creating a new identity as an artist and being more of the singer-songwriter versus a rock singer that I was doing earlier. So this song, Pawn Shop Blues, is about taking your ex-boyfriend stuff to a pawn shop and selling it off. I came down to your pawn shop with this big box in my head. I came down to your pawn shop with this big box in my head. Lays it down on your counter, lay its weight on you, counterman. I said, sir, can you tell me, what do you see all this going for? I said, sir, can you tell me, what do you see all this going for? It all belonged to my babe, and I don't want this junk no more. My baby took me for a fool, playing out behind my back. My baby took me for a fool, playing out behind my back. It's been a long night for me, counterman. Please, won't you give me some slack? He can see me hop this town. Hey, if he wants to see me, he can see me hop this town. I'm gonna go to California, forget this whole thing ever went down. Hey, if he wants this junk, tell him what he's got to do. Hey, if he wants this junk, government, tell him what he's got to do.
he's gonna have to buy it all for you.
Thank you very much, guys. And thanks for coming, all the performers. Very enjoyable. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Heather. Wow. Yeah, why do guys leave their stuff in your house anyway? What is up with that?
Bad idea.
Yeah, so not that I know anything about that, but yeah. All right, so now we have Aiden, and Aiden joined this evening, joined West Coast Songwriters. Aiden, our youngest, newest member, actually not our youngest, because the performers afterwards, Remy and Chloe, just joined as well. Remy and Chloe. And that's great. When people join West Coast Songwriters, they can get access to all kinds of really wonderful support and cool activities like song screenings, works in progress, and then you get access to a whole bunch of great mentors and things as well. And there's a conference in September, that's the annual conference over at Foothill College. It's just fantastic and so inspirational. You'll have a great weekend if you figure that one out. I think it's the second or third weekend in September. Okay, Aiden. All right, thank you for joining, and let's hear what you have to sing.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Aiden, and I'm going to sing a song for you here that I wrote a couple of years ago now. And this is about that moment when a long-term relationship ends, and all of a sudden you find yourself reevaluating just about everything. It's called Waking Up Alone. I know, I don't know when you're coming home. Straight-laced and narrow-minded, responsible and boring combined to drink your blood like some twisted suburban vampire that never goes out at night. If I could leave myself, I would find the kind of person that understood why nothing I've ever done is good enough for the voice inside my head. The grass is greener on the other side, especially if you let your lawn die. So stay with me just one more night, and we'll hold each other close until it's light. Forget about the morning and the feeling of waking up alone again. Here's your life now, figure it out. I tried for a while, but still I've got serious doubts. So let's just get wasted every night and forget. Grass is greener on the other side, especially if you let your lawn die. So stay with me just one more night, and we'll hold each other close until it's light. Forget about the morning and the feeling of waking up alone. 'Cause I know, I don't know when you're coming home. I know, I don't know what I want. I know, I don't know how to forget you once you've gone. So stay with me just one more night, and we'll hold each other close until it's light. Forget about the morning and the feeling
Aiden. And Aiden actually works at another great nonprofit, the Rica Center in Menlo Park. Trains kids in music and sports and all kinds of things, right? Ladies, come right on up. And big shout out to the Rica Center. Gary Ricas is the founder of that and actually was a local hero honored here in the studio a couple of years back for his work with kids. So Rica Center, let's give it up for the Rica Center. Okay, yeah. Okay, and so let's see, after Remy and Chloe, we have got Michael Romano and then Dan Rubenstein. And has anyone come in that I didn't catch? Okay. All righty, so that's who's on deck and in the hold, as they say. And so I guess there's a studio class starting, I think it's May 29th. You'll have to check our website to make sure. It usually takes place over 4 or 5 nights, and you learn all aspects of studio crewing and the control room, graphics, directing, switching, audio. And so we're bringing that to you, so come check it out. And then once you do that, you can produce your own TV show and do whatever you want. The problem is, it's not a problem, it's just you have to inspire and get volunteer crew because no one here is paid except the tech, the production manager that's working this evening. So I just love the volunteer aspect of it. It is work, but it's super fun and you can learn a whole lot and meet a whole new group of friends. So we have, like the Toastmasters do a couple of shows here. We have some art shows here, a couple of music shows, talking head shows, where you can kind of rage on whatever you want to rage about. So, and it's it's community grassroots television. That's what we're all about at the Media Center, midpennmedia.org. Oh, midpennmedia.org over there. All right. So, and then also there's a program called Zoom In. Zoom In is a 20-hour hands-on workshop that teaches you every aspect of field production, camera operations, audio, lighting in the field, and then editing with Final Cut. And it's all done here, and we have great mentors and things. So if you want to figure out what the whole world is about, and it's a little bit scary, you don't have to be intimidated because everything can be learned. So that's the most, that's very important for people to realize. And you also don't have to be alone to learn something. You can learn in a group and have a great support network. Okay, ladies, how are we doing? So yeah, so welcome, and thank you for joining West Coast Songwriters this evening.
Thank you.
And then go ahead and make sure you're comfortable and that you like everything. And all right, let's go ahead and hear what you have to say.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm Remy.
And we've been singing a duo for about a year now.
And we're both 16.
That was our guitar teacher who just performed, Aiden. He's amazing.
Go Aiden, go Rica Center. Everybody go. Taught us everything we know, kind of.
And we're going to be performing our first original song called Carousel.
And it is about people being fake.
Here you go. I hope you enjoy it.
Overflow of endless photographs where she smiles and pretends to laugh, gliding softly on her velvet path. Ooh. Mane of auburn hair adorns the face, melting hearts with a warm embrace, subject of an everlasting chase. Ooh.
Pulled around on your carousel, fighting to stay strong. You poor little child, afraid to run wild, avoiding your own eyes.
See the poppies braided through her hair, lashes batting, masking her glare, empty praise given without a care. Ooh. Pulled
strong. You poor little child, afraid to run wild, avoiding your own eyes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Wow, that was wonderful. Thank you. Well, that just reminds me that the Media Center also has a something called the Bottom Dollar Concert, where they charge $1, and it's a venue for teenagers to come and perform their music. So I hope that Chloe and Remy, you will check out Brad at midpenmedia.org. He's our youth services coordinator, and play at one of the upcoming Bottom Dollar concerts. So they're for teens, and they're designed to be a safe place for teenagers to hang out and play and hear original music and covers as well. So I'll be checking with you ladies later. And Aiden, you can come too. Okay. All right. So yeah, so this is just an incredible evening. So we have Michael coming up, then Dan, and then Max.
Test.
So I think we're good. So yeah.
That should be good.
You ready, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about a big hand for our host tonight?
Oh.
She's
Michael, thank you.
hostess with the most.
I love you. Thank you. And then just so you know, Michael cannot win for Best Song tonight because he's already won. And he has to give other people a chance. But anyway, thank you for performing for us.
Thanks, Becky. So this isn't really an intro to my song, but I was at a concert a couple of weeks ago, and it was the best concert I've ever been to, and it was Bruce Springsteen. Has anyone ever seen? Were you at that one? Oh my God. So he actually plays for 3 hours and 20 minutes, and just when you think you can't have your mind blown anymore, he gives you another hour. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So check Bruce Springsteen out if you ever get a chance, would be my advice for the evening. Okay, so this song is a song about somebody who's in a relationship that you can see from the outside that they shouldn't be in, and they keep coming to you, and you know, it's obvious to everyone that this isn't the way to go, but they're not quite seeing it, and for various reasons, and just being someone who's witness to that and trying to you know, help them through that. It's called Once Again. Girlfriend, that guy you're with, he's no good. I tell her she should lose the bum. She says she's not so sure she should. Once again, he's got a teddy bear side to him. She's there, only one he'll show. I ask her if she's happy, and she says no. Once again, and then she tells me I don't need your judgment. You have never ever walked a single step in my shoes. She says what we got, it might not be perfect, but it's nothing I could ever stand to lose. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde routine should be wearing thin. He should be out by now, but he's still in. She comes to me and she's in will be better once again. Well, I know that nothing is perfect, and for every high there is a low. But for every one time you get a win with him, you're losing 50 in a row. Once again, once again, once again. She swears this time it's over, at last they're through. There's no more damage that he can do. But later on that night she's praying hell call. She knows she can't live with him, but without him she feels like nothing once again. Well, I know that nothing is perfect, and for every high there is a low. But I see her, she deserves better, and I guess I'll just have to keep telling her so, until the day she knows once again, once again, once again. Once again, once again, once again. Thank you.
Michael, thank you. Wow, for the human heart, it's really hard to map, isn't it? I mean, who can figure it out? You want to do the best thing, you can't get in their way, you don't want to judge people, but at the same time, you hurt when other people hurt. I think that's some great messaging there. All righty, yeah, coming up. So, Mr. Rubenstein here, and then we have Max, and then we have Peter, and I think that's it. Did anyone come in who hasn't performed that wanted to perform this evening? We almost had 20 people. Okay. Is that working? Yeah. All right. How are we doing? Okay, we're good? All right, Dan. All right, thank you.
So I'm Dan Rubenstein, and this song is called Stolen Moments. The first real kiss, the late night park, the breath-fogged windows, your blonde brown curls, the months that followed, like a sail unfurled. When you came back late that summer, and we knew that things were wrong, you told me how you wished you hadn't saved yourself for so long. stolen moments on your childhood bed, whispered promises, oh, the things we said, stolen moments, we should have borrowed them instead. Sheathed in silence, the red rose parted. You barely cried, but I wept for months for the love we had when we held back what never happened after the fact. Stolen moments on your childhood bed, whispered promises, oh, the things we said, stolen moments, wish we'd borrowed them instead. When I think back to the nights we spent, street lights lit on your bedded back, can't remember much more at all. Cherry blossoms in April's storm.
Thank you, Dan. Oh, excuse me. So next up we have got Max and then Peter. And so we're going to wrap the show in just a minute. But I wanted to say thank you for joining us. Make sure you check out the West Coast Songwriters Facebook page to find out the winners. And they are, I mean, we're all winners. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think everyone who can get up here and sing their original music and give it to us month after month is really deserves a hand. So I want to thank the audience. Because I always wonder, you know, I say this every month, I always wonder why I do this crazy show, and I think it's because I feel really good right now. So I just thank you for bringing your art and sharing your magic with me and inspiring me, because I'm a songwriter too. So anyway, someday I'm going to start, I'm going to sing. Oh, yeah, I'm going to sing, okay. So, okay, it's not about me, is it? I think it's about the artist.
Sure. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? How doing, Dad?
Okay, well, Max, I think I'll just let you take it away.
Yeah, I may actually even be a bigger ham than Becky. Hi, this, first I should show you my t-shirt. This is actually my old beard. At one point, I had to start going to the YMCA to, you know, get a little thinner, and so I took a photograph of it and made a T-shirt. So, if anybody else wants to, like, you know, be in my fan club, they can buy these T-shirts. My name is Max. I've got this wonderful thing happening. Somebody made a terrible mistake, and they're going to let me play at the Freight and Salvage in August, along with a couple of other singer-songwriters. So if you go, thank you very much. So if you go on to the Freight and Salvage website and look under August 30th, then you can laugh at me. This is going to be one of the songs that I'll probably play there. It's called The Human Race. When I told Becky I was going to play it, she wrote back I'd go on towards the end. I said, how apocalyptic. But it's not that kind of song. It's one of those kind of okay, happy love songs. The morning sun shines in her face, still lost in sleep in the pillowcase. She knows my name, yes she does. she likes my face. This morning sweet, it's so sweet, baby. Last night was great. We'll never know who led the chase. We both came first in this human race. She starts to stretch and roll her neck. She pushes up, oh yes she does, right out of bed. She turns and smiles right at me, I couldn't believe it, and her lips they're red. And she ain't wearing, no, she's not a single thread. We'll never know if someone led. We both came first, we tied instead. Shower, oh, drip, 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 and I assume if I wash her back, good Lord, we'll be there till noon. Can't do that and never know who's doing who. It's not a race to reach the Thank you all very much. The Human Race.
What was that song about? Oh, but now I feel like taking a shower. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was great. Okay, so Peter, you're in the hot seat, and you're our last performer. Come on up, but I'm going to make you suffer because this is one of my favorite parts of the show, where I get to thank everybody who does, who makes it possible to do this. Filmmaking, music making, these kinds of art forms where a performance is involved, it's a collaborative art. And I really urge people to learn how to collaborate. And you can learn to collaborate at West Coast Songwriters, at the Media Center, at the Rikus Center. There's all kinds of places, nonprofits that where you can plug in and work on your skills. And anyway, I'm going to stop babbling, and I'm going to now thank everybody. I want to thank our judges, Heather and Anthony. And thank you for your great performances this evening. Very inspiring. I want to thank Curtis, our stage manager. Curtis, take a bow. Okay, thank you, Curtis. And I want to thank, let's see, I think which camera should we do first? Should we do camera 1? Who's got camera 1? Okay, there's Cheryl on camera 1. Thank you, Carol. Cheryl. And then we've got Don on camera 2. Thank you, Don. Someone pick up Don. All righty. And then Maithili on camera 3. Thank you, Maithili. All righty. And then we have Peter Anderson running the sound in the room. Thank you, Peter. All right. And then we have Mark Hatasaka is doing a experimental recording, and he might make a CD for us or make a soundtrack. We don't know what we're doing, but we've got Mark in here. Mark's in the room. Thank you, Mark. All right. And then not in the room, Peter, how are you doing? You doing good?
Doing really
okay,
well.
so not in the room, in the control room. Get ready to stand up, people in the control room. So running the sound for us is Ray Uribes. Ray, say hi. So Ray judged for us, and now he's here. What is up with that? Oh, thank you, Ray. And then directing, we've got Scott Van Dyne. He's our director this evening. Hi, Scott. Thank you. And then we have the wonderful Fred Bachman. Fred, he's our graphics engineer. Thank you, Fred. All right. And then finally, we have got Sally Rain, the only paid person here this evening. And she is here to make sure we don't burn the house down. Sally, thank you very much. All right, Sally. All righty, I think that's almost a wrap. Don't forget to check the Facebook page. I will come back one more time after Peter's done, because I know you want to talk to me one more time before the evening's over. All righty, and let's see. So West Coast Songwriters, the Media Center, Annex Studios. You heard it from Heather. They're amazing. She's a witness. We got Carla Ray Piano Tuner. And we've got the Milk Pail. And just check out the Milk Pail Facebook page, because the Milk Pail might lose their parking lot. And Barron Park Plumbing Supplies might lose their parking lot because it's the San Antonio development. Now, I'm not quite sure what's good or what's bad, but a shop without parking around here is going to be in trouble. And they're both mom and pop. So anyway, that's why the Milk Pail man is not here this evening, because he is at the Mountain View City Council finding out what's going on with this parking lot. Okay, so without further ado, Peter, the most patient man in the world, I present to you Peter Sue.
Hello, everybody.
Right.
Hello, West Coast Songwriters. Hello, Internet, Channel 7, 27. I've never been on TV and the Internet at the same time. I'm kind of excited. All that build up to this got me all nervous. But my name is Peter Sue, and I wrote a song. Well, everybody's been talking about Facebook, going public and the business side of things, and this is Palo Alto. But what about Facebook and love? Someone laughed in the audience. They know what I'm talking about. Well, this song goes out to you. Anybody, if you've ever been to like Milk Pail, you reach for the cheese, another soft, tender hand reaches for the same cheese. Make a connection, you talk. But there's no phone numbers exchange. You go home empty-handed. What do? You log on to Facebook and chew on your cheese, and you add them as a friend. And so I wrote a song about that, and I call it Facebook Game. And it's also on my YouTube channel, Peter Sue Music. So I met the perfect girl just the other night. We talked but no number, 'cause I'm kind of shy. And I'm back at home now, will I see her again? And then I remember I can add her as a friend. Playing these Facebook games, ain't talking about a fun. Do ya feel the same? I wanna hold you in these arms. There are so many things that I'd like to share with you, and maybe someday I'll be in a relationship with you. Maybe. So I glanced through her photos, all 782, and I think I'm in love now, 'cause in all of them she looked cool. And your profile pic looks so darn cute, but it'd look better with me in there too. Playing these Facebook games, ain't talking about a fun. Do you feel the same? I wanna hold you in my arms. There are so many things that I'd like to share with you. And maybe someday I'll be in a relationship with you. All right, here comes the rap part. So I messaged her to chat, yo, what's up? But dang, she didn't message me back, bruh. She's always invisible, going AFK on me. What's up with that? Is something wrong with her piece? Oh, I see how it is. She's playing hard to get. Well, it's cool, I know she's feeling me, no sweat. She's being kinda obvious, adding me on LinkedIn. Just curious though, you get my Facebook invitation? No, it's been a week, we're still not friends, but tell me what's your status? What's on your mind? If you had a like button, you know I'd click it, click. If you sent a message, I hope I didn't miss it. Playing these Facebook games ain't talking about a fun. Do ya feel the same? I wanna hold you in my arms. There are so many things that I'd like to share with you. And maybe someday I'll be in a relationship with you. All right, thanks so much. Again, I'm Peter Sue. Have a very good night. Thank you.
All right, Peter, thank you for wrapping the show for us. I guess that is a wrap. Check the West Coast Songwriters Facebook page and find out who won. I use the term loosely because I think everyone here is amazing. And also I want to thank the audience one more time for bringing your love and your art here to us this evening. So thank you one more time to the audience and the performers. And then let's see, the third Wednesday of the month, June, is the last regular competition, and on July is the playoffs, and the playoffs is when we bring the winners of the best song in, and they rock it for us, and then that person gets an opportunity to play in the finals for the entire West Coast songwriting, all the chapters all up and down the coast. So actually, it's kind of exciting, like super exciting. And the finals will be held in August at the Freight and Salvage in Blakely over there. So I guess without further ado, thank you to Andy Folger and to Ian Crombie. They are the executive directors of the Media Center and West Coast Songwriters, respectively. They brokered the deal that made this unique program possible. And so we'll see you next month at the West Coast Songwriters Songwriting Competition, the Palo Alto chapter. This is your host, Becky Saunders, signing off. And we'll see you next month.